to make a debate possible about reparations and to make sure that Pakistan is the country, the perpetrator, to recognize the genocide of 1971. Only when Pakistan comes to terms with its own reality, its own history, justice can be served. And justice is what we are all looking for in this world and today at the UN.
Thank you very much.
Desire for independence of the Eastern Pakistani, the Bangladesh people.
And I agree with her completely, because I feel that that understanding of what really happened, what truly happened, the actual facts, that is going to cement the legacy of genocide in the Bengali youth. And what that will do, I hope, is that will cement Bengali people as peaceful, leading members of South Asia.
Of Pakistani descent, I was not only shocked by the lack of education within my own academic schooling, but also within my community. I was never educated on what occurred and how it has impacted generations of people, both Bangladeshi and Pakistani. So what stood out to me the most during my research was this complete lack of dialogue between Pakistanis and Bangladeshis, even within the diaspora.
Khalid, and I, on behalf of the organizers, thank you all from our counterparts.
And in the second city of Bangladesh, Chittagong, where the major killings took place in 1971. By talking to the victims, by visiting killing sites, and by reading testimonials documented by the International Crimes Tribunal, we have come to the conclusion that there is enough physical evidence in Bangladesh to support the scientific consensus that there was a genocide in Bangladesh in 1971. Our meetings with scientists at the University of Dhaka and the Liberation War Museum also support this conclusion. We will now take our findings to parliaments in Europe and across the world.
International Commission of Jurists, based in Geneva, way back in 1972, examined this issue based on their collection of evidences from European and US citizens who had access to Bangladesh and India. Gone into this and came to a conclusion that
hundreds and thousands of people were killed at that time. The students were in a hostel, but they were lost. And Pakistani army used the proxies, religious proxies like Lashkar, Al-Badr, Al-Shams, and Jamaat Islami.
Ladies and gentlemen, the people who are sitting here, you are human rights defenders, representatives from different international organizations, including UN and other international bodies who are fighting for the human rights in each corner of the world. So why don't you call and come ahead for these victims with these evidences?
A number of international organizations and agencies like Lamkin Institute for Genocide Prevention, Genocide Watch, International Coalition of Sites of Conscience recognized 1971 genocide in 2021 and 2022.